leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News at 10.
We begin with breaking news out of Milwaukee. A double shooting tonight near 34th and Sheridan on the city's north side. Police say one person died. This is video of the active investigation tonight. Milwaukee police say a 20-year-old died at the scene. Tonight, unbelievable video of a deadly crash this morning in Milwaukee. It shows a minivan flying down Wind Lake Avenue on the city's south side before crashing into the home and taking down the porch. Now we pause the video before impact. 12 News' TJ Dysart is live for us at the home where it all happened. TJ, you spoke with the homeowner who now has a big mess to clean up. Right now at 10, another Milwaukee grocery store is leaving the city. Century, just the latest of multiple stores on the city's north side, shutting down. We are closely monitoring flash flooding in our area right now. 12 News' TJ Dysart joins us live from West Allis. TJ, show us what you're seeing there. We have live team coverage tonight from Chicago ahead of the wild card game. But first, we're going to get a check on the weather. Gina, we have more snow on the way. 2 hours away from the wild card face-off in the Windy City. Green Bay facing their biggest rivals, the Chicago Bears. Sports director Dario Melendez joins us live from Soldier Field tonight. Dario, it's about to be an intense meeting between the two teams. Our big story tonight, a fire at a Milwaukee apartment complex leaves one person dead and 2 others in the hospital. The fire chief is calling for change.
Line tonight right here in Chicago. Kendall?
All right, we'll see. Thank you so much, Dario. And meteorologist Gino Recchia is here. Gino, the temperature, it's not going to be too bad at game time. If we leave now, maybe we can make it.
Yeah, sure. I might as well. Let's head on to the 12 News Mobile over here.
Before break, we want to get to some breaking news. Milwaukee firefighters are on the scene of a building on fire right now. This is a live picture of the scene at MLK and Chambers. Flames have been coming out of the roof there. You can see multiple firefighters there, the ladder up, working to get control of this fire. It's not clear exactly what this building houses. We're working to find out how the fire started and if anyone has been hurt. Heartbreaking news to share out of Kenosha. 3 siblings killed in an apartment fire that started Thanksgiving night. Family identified the victims to 12 News as 10-year-old Riley, 9-year-old Connor, and 7-year-old Elena. Their father went to the hospital for smoke inhalation. Tonight, we're hearing from the children's mother. New tonight, the man accused of killing 3 people last Sunday made his first court appearance today. Prosecutors charging 26-year-old Michael Williams with 3 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. 12 News' TJ Dysart is live for us at the Milwaukee County Jail. And TJ, the crimes he's accused of are horrific. Our big story tonight on 12 News at 6, 2 Marquette lacrosse players killed in a crash Friday evening. The tragedy comes just 2 weeks into the school year. Tickets are $12 for adults and $5 for kids. Nice to think of boating on a day like today where it's freezing, there's snow on the ground, and there's more on the way.
Yes.
And new at 10, the Trump administration is urging U.S. citizens to leave Venezuela immediately. According to a new travel bulletin, officials say there are reports of armed militias in Venezuela searching for American citizens. The all-day snow making streets and freeways slick. Wisconsin Department of Transportation cameras show a semi jackknifed outside Janesville on I-41 around 8 this morning. Standing near a road that the Menominee River has completely flooded over here in Menominee Falls, and I want to give you a look at these houses right here. The water is completely surrounding them. Some of these homes had to be evacuated and are still completely surrounded by water. I've heard from young students walking out who told me they heard gunfire inside of their school today. Now, this is where all of those reunions have been happening.
They said this is not a drill. Yeah, they kind of freaked everybody out. It was sad.
And I see you're missing your coat.
Yeah.
What was it like? I mean, was it urgent? Did you have to run out? How?
Yeah, it was basically just like the cops told us to like, okay, go to the church, everybody go out now, run. It was crazy.
Did you hear anything? Any scary noises?
Yeah, I heard gunshots and screaming, and it was all really scary.
What was that like for you hearing that?
It was really scary, and I was like terrified. So were my friends.
How are you doing now?
I'm doing better.
Okay. How long was it until you guys were able to reunite all together?
Probably like 5-6 hours.
Mm-hmm. Those hours knowing that your mom was obviously so worried about you, what was that like?
It was scary, but she knew I was fine because I was texting her on my watch. So, yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And Mom, finally getting to your kids and being able to hug them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no better feeling than knowing your kids are safe. I feel, and my heart goes out to the families that aren't that fortunate right now.
You guys will have to bear with me. We're marching right now. We just climbed over these traffic barricades. This group marched from Red Arrow Park to the downtown Hyatt, which is just outside that RNC hard perimeter.
Borgward not answering any questions from 12 News after the hearing.
Neither Ryan nor I have any comment at this time. We'd appreciate some space. Thank you.
Ryan, is there anything you would like to say? Have you spoken to your kids? We learned here in court that Borgward has already paid $30,000 to the county for money spent on search efforts. I want you to take a look down these stairs at that line right at the top of the stairs to the basement. That's how high the water was a few days ago. Officials say the doors on the tabulation machines, you can see there are about 13 spread across the room here, were not properly sealed, leading to a retabulation of 31,000 absentee ballots. We're told the city brought in extra help, even from Milwaukee Fire Department, to help process these ballots. Do you think the city was prepared for today?
It doesn't sound that way.
So I'll to give you a look here. There are still some people over here working. Eventually, all of the results will be taken from those tabulation machines, loaded onto secure flash drives is what they're calling them, and then eventually will be packed into this secure box. There's one behind me right now pulling away 2 cars. We've seen tow truck after tow truck pulling cars out of this garage, most of them looking like this one. This is a white car looking more like gray now, covered with leaves and dried flood water. Inside is completely renovated with a brand new bakery. There's a new seating area out here with picnic tables. You can see people enjoying their first cream puffs, and there's also some new flavors. I have the limited edition strawberry. This one is a little interactive. You have sprinkles that you can put onto the cream. Do you take responsibility for what happened?
I will share with you that as the superintendent of schools, you take responsibility for everything.
What were the terms of the resignation agreement that you guys agreed on?
That'll be released shortly.
How shortly?
By morning.
What allowed it to get to this point? I mean, was it incompetence? Was it mismanagement? Nearly 2 weeks later, the house still sits destroyed. Look at those large holes exposing the second floor of the home where SWAT teams tried to get in. What intelligence did you have pertaining to maybe what weapons he might have had that kept you guys from just going in?
This isn't the first time we've been there.
They used about every tactical approach in the book. Water is what ended up working. You can see crime scene tape is still surrounding the property here. Detectives have been in and around the house all day. You can see the side of the house is blown out, giving a look at the upstairs. That's where the sheriff says the man stayed for the duration of the standoff. Now look here, you can see the tire tracks going over the sidewalk into the lawn, and I can show you what the man who lives here credits for stopping the cars from going into his house. It's this tree right here that he says took the hit instead.
This scene just got very emotional. There's a woman to my left here. We're not going to show her. She's visibly upset, but she just walked up here saying that this was her brother who was killed here. Now, just a few moments ago, I talked to a woman who says she's homeless and she lives back over by the park, and she lives next to the man who she says was killed. She says she was out here when she heard multiple gunshots. She ran for cover.
Ringing in the new year in Milwaukee sounded like this in 2025.
They out there shooting you on the ground.
And this the year before. The start of 2024 marked by celebratory gunfire that 2 years ago pierced through the walls of a Glendale home.
The bullet came in through here, ricocheted off of the interior wall right here, and landed right under the windowsill in a toy basket at the time.
The wall in Tim Moore's house since patched, but in 2024, a bullet hole inches above his son's crib.
It's crazy to think what could have happened if that bullet would have been a couple inches lower. I mean, like every parent's worst nightmare. I mean, he was laying in his bed, but we thought he should be safe.
Glendale police suspected that bullet was a part of a dangerous New Year's Eve trend, luckily missing little Zachary.
But still has some names.
Now 3 years old.
He is okay, and he has no idea what happened that night. But so we do, and that's something as parents will never forget.
Last year, 12 News monitored the Milwaukee Police Service website, logging 60 calls for shots fired in just 17 minutes, from 11:54 until 12:11 that New Year's Eve.
I'm absolutely speechless that there's that many calls that come in. It just goes to show you what kind of a problem that is on New Year's Eve for the city. and the county of Milwaukee.
Sergeant Dan Humphreys is one of the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office's master firearm instructor trainers. He says each year dispatchers are inundated with calls.
We have enough gun violence in the city. We don't need to add to it, especially on a day that should be celebratory for everybody who wants to enjoy it.
The last year and this year, we will all be sleeping in the living room together. We're going to have air mattress out, blankets and pillows. We're all going to be having a slumber party in the living room now for the foreseeable future, just knowing what could have happened 2 years ago on New Year's Eve.
A constant drone of fans fills the air of a Glendale basement. Days after water covered the floor.
This is for John as a sergeant, how he was promoted to sergeant.
Susan Dollinger taking inventory upstairs.
I'm scared to death to go into that black bag because there's more paperwork in there.
You haven't even opened it? Water-soaked boxes of cherished mementos from the Marines belonging to her son-in-law.
You can't replace things like this. You just have the memory of it and stuff. So, but those things mean a lot to military families.
Like the shadow box for her late husband's flag, also a Marine veteran.
Sunday, the 10th of August, was the anniversary of my husband's passing. It's, to me, it's like he's passing all over again with his stuff being gone.
On Friday, help arrived. The Paul Davis restoration crew brought in several fans to air out the basement. They had to remove all the trim from the walls and even had to take out massive parts of drywall that had been ruined by the water.
Every time you put the phone down, it rings.
Jason Schmidt with Paul Davis Restoration says they've serviced more than 500 homes, with 1,500 waiting.
Our crews are working 16 to 20 hours a day. Every day since Sunday, we're going to continue to do that until we've taken care of everyone that needs our help.
Crews fixed the wet floors while Dollinger worked to restore the flag.
I gotta figure out how to get it folded and put back in there.
Some things lost, but not forgotten.
Just the hard work that was put into them, and now it's gone. It's damaged, but it's always in your head, always in your heart, though.
In Glendale, Kendall Keys, WISN 12 News.